What we need to look at is methods now to think about rhythm. And rhythm usually stumps most beginners at the, at the start. If we think about it logically, we use rhythm every day when we speak. And yet most people's concept of rhythm when they approach the guitar is some mechanical up and down movement like this, which couldn't be further away from making good music. So I'm going to give you a series of exercises for the right hand now that should improve your rhythm. You're only going to spend about a minute a day on them, not a long time, but it will improve you very quickly. The first one I'm going to give you is what I call a drum rhythm. So if I had asked you to play a rhythm on your knee, you could have played the most sophisticated rhythms without giving it a thought. You could have played this. Because there's no instrument between the head and the hands, and they can play rhythm very, very easily. So what we're going to do is try and transfer that onto the guitar. So we just cover the strings lightly. Do we hear? Just cha, just the sound of a drum. And I'm going to play a few rhythms, just like a drum solo. Yeah, I'm going to go bump, 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 bump. Da-da, da, ba-dum, dum, dum. You see, now you can have fun just playing a drum solo. Now that might seem far removed from playing guitar, but very, very important. You'll notice that the downstroke is fairly heavy, and yet we've got to pull our hand back, so the upstroke should be light. Be aware of that. Cha. Strong, weak. Now even if we applied that to maybe our first chord, we've got a musical rhythm. That would have been... You get the idea? Good. For 1 minute a night, practice playing the drums. I'm going to now show you just one shape of a chord. Don't worry about this chord. I'm just going to try to illustrate the importance of the drum rhythm. I'm going to take one shape and just move it on the guitar, just with what we've looked at. If I took away the left hand, so let's have a look at using the plectrum. Some schools will show that the plectrum should be held with the thumb and first finger like this. I personally hold it like that, and a lot of different people hold it differently. So whatever feels comfortable to you. There's no right and wrong way. Whatever feels comfortable. Now, we've got to be able to use this. Don't have too much of the plectrum showing. In other words, don't have it like that. Not too much showing. Like that, or like that. Now, we're going to take our first chord that we've looked at, C major, and I'm going to use the plectrum in a method what I call up and down the ladder. In other words, we're going to strike notes one after the other, and then strike them on the way back. Now, let the plectrum do the work. Most beginners tend to do this. They hit a note, then come away from the guitar, try to hit another note accurately. That would be wrong. Let the plectrum, I'm just going to play it, let the plectrum. Can you see now it's sitting on the next string? Let the plectrum do the work. Okay, then I'm going to reverse it and come back. Again, look at the plectrum doing the work. Down and up and pause. In other words, not this. That would be very difficult to do. Okay, I'm going to take my C chord and I'm going to use the up and down the ladder approach. Be relaxed, let the plectrum do the work. That's two techniques. We've got the drum rhythm, and we've got the more articulate using the plectrum. Both of these techniques have an important role in your playing. The more of the techniques that you can get down, then the more colours you can add to your playing, rather than sound bland just with one rhythm approach. Another very important one, it's another drum rhythm. This time we're going to use the thumb and fingers. It's not too difficult. I call this one the bongo rhythm. Think of just two drums, one sound and a cha, boom, cha. Now to get this, put your thumb, we'll try it on the 4th string, and just put it straight down. Don't have the hand high, have it running like that. And bring up 3 fingers to catch strings 3, 2 and 1. Just like a grip, just closing your fist. That should feel comfortable. In fact, you should nearly be able to lift the guitar off your knee when you have it in place. So a good strength there. Now what we'll do is we'll cover with the left hand again. We'll just cover the strings. We don't want to hear a sound of notes, so we just want to hear the drum sound again, this sound. So now we've got this. Just get used to the thumb. Now I'm going to pull the 3 fingers in. What we'll do is we'll play a drum solo again, and it's just ad lib. So for about 1 minute a night, just practice the bongo rhythm. Just practice drums. You'll see in a moment, if I was to play one of the chords that we've looked at earlier, I'll take D. You see how we can inject rhythm? We can do that with any of the chords. That's a more pianistic style. We're able to strike the notes as opposed to up and down the ladder or strumming. We're able to play the notes simultaneously. Yeah, just play chords randomly using that technique.